right, let's go. Mine's coming from Am I the Asshole? It's posted 4 months ago. Am I the asshole for shouting at my daughter for getting her twin drunk? I, 43 female, am a single dad to 2 twin daughters who are both 18. Jess and Amy, their mom hasn't been in their lives since they were about 6, and as a result, we're a close family and the girls are extremely tight bonded. They couldn't be any different as people though. Jess is a big extrovert. She loves to party, is out every weekend, has a boyfriend, and a big circle of friends. Amy, on the other hand, is an introvert, shy, and spends most of her time studying or reading. They still remain really close, and I hope that Jess brings Amy out of her shell more, and Amy encourages Jess to study more than she currently does. Last weekend, Jess had been invited to a party with a group of friends. Amy hasn't been, and I suggested to Jess letting Amy come as well. I thought it would be good for her to socialize after working hard throughout the week. Jess mentioned it to Amy, and when Amy asked me, I told her she should go. They both got ready that evening. Jess picked out Amy's outfit, and it was great to see some sisterly bonding. At 2 a.m., I hear a big thud downstairs, which wakes me up. Jess was carrying Amy inside, who was clearly very, very drunk. When I asked what happened, Jess told me that Amy had gotten carried away drinking, and as she's not used to alcohol at all, it had a big effect on her. Jess told me that Amy was talking to everyone, flirting with the boys, took her top off to expose her bra, drinking shots, and essentially nothing like her normal character. Jess took her away at 2 a.m. to come home. While Amy was vomiting in the toilet, I got annoyed at Jess for allowing her to get in that state, as she knows Amy doesn't drink, and Jess had a responsibility to look out for her when she's on her own. Jess said Amy's an adult, and she can do what she likes, which got me extremely irate, and I shouted at Jess, as I knew Amy would not have been in that state if Jess wasn't encouraging her to drink/party. Amy has been extremely embarrassed, as well as hungover, and has said that she's never planning to socialize with Jess or at school again. I've told Jess I'm disappointed in her for allowing this, which she said is completely unfair. She's now being distant with both me and Amy. Part of me feels like this is justified, as I know Jess would have had an influence on Amy, while the other part of me does know that she's an adult who should make her own choices. So, am I the asshole?
I'm going to go with yes. I think you are, because Jess is not her parent. Jess was not someone who is supposed to take care of her. Like, she's, like you said, she's an adult. She can make her own decisions. Like,
yeah, and you suggested for Jess to take Amy.
Yeah.
Amy didn't,
to a party, where there's obviously going to be alcohol.
Yeah,
if you didn't want her to drink that badly, you should have, spoke with Amy and created boundaries and said, oh, if you want to go, make sure you don't drink it. You know what I mean?
Even if they do end up drinking, they're making their own decisions.
Yeah, I feel I don't know, all 18-year-olds are going to do that. It's not... You have to experience... I feel most teenagers at that age experience getting way too freaking drunk and regretting it the next day. But I don't know. I don't... Yeah. I don't think it's as big as an issue as he's making it out to be, and for him to just hunker down, I don't know what the saying is, on double down on Jess.
It's not fair on Jess.
No.
You told me to take her to the party. What did you think was going to happen? She can't handle her alcohol. The only responsibility I have is to make sure that she comes home and that she doesn't drink the whole 26er vodka and gets alcohol poisoning. If she wants to get fucking shit-faced wasted, who am I to say no?
Yeah, exactly.
But now Amy's embarrassed because she flashed people. She was super wasted.
Yeah. That's all right. She'll get over it. So, not the end of the world.
Top comment, you are the asshole. You also encouraged she go to an adult party with alcohol, not just Jess. Amy is 100% an adult, in the eyes of the UK law at least, and can make her own adult decisions. Even if Jess was encouraging her to go overboard, which you have no proof of, Amy is still old enough to make her own decisions. Also, you asked Jess to include Amy. You can't expect Jess to babysit her adult sister. You should be sitting Amy down and having a supportive conversation with her about alcohol limits and when to stop. Dumping the blame on Jess is an unreasonable reaction. You cannot expect her to babysit her adult sister at a party, and you cannot blame her for her sister's decision making, whether it was encouraged or not. Amy should have known better. If you keep this up, you're going to risk ripping apart what sounds like a healthy family relationship, and this is probably making Amy feel worse. That she's seeing you outraged at what happened to her will make her feel more embarrassed and humiliated, and hence more insecure about socializing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you should just thank Jess for bringing her home safely, getting her to the toilet.
Yeah. That's all she had to do.
Yeah.
That was her only job. Like,
Exactly.
she's not there to parent her.
Nope.
Right? Moving on.
Moving on.